certainly made a game involved in the passing game here in the first half. They moved to the field, and I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down. They do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What do they have for this? Third and 11. Back to throw. And to the end zone. It's a big 6 and a Packer touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Here we go,
They'll start with the option. And here goes Yardage, and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. And that will go to target and incomplete. Well, for these Bears here, Charles, year 3 for Justin Fields. He's just 5-20 as a starter through those first 2 seasons. But you think he's potentially poised for a breakout 2023?
I certainly do. It's because of his talent and watching what his organization has done around him. They've told him, you're going to be our quarterback, and we're going to get you better pieces in order for you to expand your game. I expect Justin Fields to break out in a big way, especially throwing the football.
The Chicago offense set to get started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game.
Here we go.
Fields. And now incomplete.
His back has been dependable safety valve. Games came back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's second and 10. More of the motion man right. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. Oh, this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A nice play design there on the touch pass. Looked good to start.
We can practice. They drill the play, then they drill him.
They'll get a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading on the field again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched enough to make a difference.
They haven't established that running game yet. The question is will. The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 for the 26. The slot man in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1. Good 0 for 4 thus far. This is third down and 12. And the 40 under man, that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. On play action, Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Caught again. On On 3rd and 9. Throw left side complete. That's more. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track.
Don't jump. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5-4. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. From his goal line here, Fields. Quick hitter gets complete. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the front, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So they'll wind up losing 5 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
It's so educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. On 1st down, Fields. And he slides and comes up at the end. He's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll get up on the scramble there. They'll be 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. Fields. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for the offense.
Misses the target. Braymoney up to the task, having coverage, forcing a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get the...
A running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you get your first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. And he goes with one complete. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured bear on the field. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. I was hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense really threw it around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try to get this running game going. Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try to... and see if they can get some points out of there. Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. Play action. It's Fields. They throws it on the middle, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. They drops it incomplete. Their struggles continue here.
Another attempt, another incompletion. When I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones who need to touch the ball.
Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I think there's a whole reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it's been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league where we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Fields. Now he'll dump it out to his running back complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A Chicago first down now, a gain of 11.
But maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they've not been particularly good all game long. A nice play there for a good game and a first down.
17 more yards on down as they keep the drive rolling. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones.
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason is not translated into week 1, because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And not much to speak of. Holiday 1-yard gain up to the 26. One thing I think the it's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays. Harder to move it.
Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, to be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
4th down, Fields has to have this one. And he is going to have the Bears 1st down, it would appear. And yes, the chain gang leading the sticks. They take a risk on 4th and 4, but they get it by 4 yards. Fields throwing again. And he can't find a receiver. He's brought down. Making that play on the pass rush. That's Devontae Wyatt.
Well, it's an old chestnut, but let's face it, offensively, they've got to have some pride here because this has been a worst-case scenario all game for them. Keep putting in the effort. Keep trying to keep your quarterback upright and get through the end of this one as quickly as possible.
And he'll bring it up here right at the 40-yard line.
Normal double coverage reserved for receivers and tight ends, but this time they actually targeted the running back with it, and it still wasn't enough. He attacked the defense and got in a great position to haul in the catch and get a nice gain out of it.
Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. Well, he didn't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
Boy, that was certainly well defensively. And the key to any screen play is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackled him for just a short gain.
Pass taken in by his Braymoney. And he is going to have the Bears 1st down. They only needed 1, but it ends up being a gain of 6 and moves the chains. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level the second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And another one thrown incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. No reason not to try it, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal. So give you a chance to get the right person. If you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
And they'll keep leading on the line game back to the ground. And this play only going to be stopped in its tracks at the 42, and obviously right short of the first down. That'll be good for 6, and now it's fourth down.
This drive has turned into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Can you come put these chairs back? So
the Bears offense now getting ready to take over. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game.
Well, you can't put them back one by one. Now here.
Self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are going to start to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? They'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Devontae Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And with this advantage, this defense. This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here.